years, we would live in Hong Kong. I would spend summers in the Philippines, Malaysia, so I know parts of Malaysia. I learned to swim and ride a bicycle in Manila. Okay, so those were years that I remember deeply what it was like to be a kid in Asia, and that's one stop in my life that later on I would go back and remember, and to give me courage to come back out to Asia. So after a few years in Asia, we returned back to the United States. So I grew up in Boston, the East Coast of the United States, in Los Angeles on the West Coast, and spent the most time in San Francisco. In college, I studied history, okay? But I loved all things trains. Actually, I ended up studying engineering at a university called Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT. And I wanted to go to the best engineering school there was in the world. And God's grace, I got in. It was the hardest place I've ever been at in my academic life. And that place that I spent 2 years was amazing because it was a U.S. university, but 90% of my classmates were from other countries of the world. There were only 3 of us from the United States, and the other 70, 80, 90 were from China, from Africa, from Pakistan, from Russia, all UK and Sweden. And so it was like United Nations. And so I learned the culture, I learned how to communicate and help each other. And what was interesting was those of us from the United States were helping the others with English because you had to write papers, you had to present, so we would practice and help them with English. And I remember the mainland Chinese and the Indian students would help us with math because they were very good at math. So we would help each other. And that was also a second point in my life where I realized the value of working in a place with people coming from different cultures, different backgrounds. And after I finished my studies, I went to work at different jobs in the U.S., mainly in the infrastructure transportation area. And the first 8 or 9 years was, growing up allowed me being an engineer, being a planner. And then 10 years, I spent 10 years in the San Francisco area running metro systems, 3 different metro systems. Anything that moved in the city, metro trains, buses, roads, I was in charge of operations. And so increasingly, I had, 20 people, 40 people, to 400 people, to 1,000 people, to 4,000 people, plus that had to be in charge of. So I became somebody who was managing work, managing people. And so that was another third point in my career when I realized that managing people was different than managing work and having the skills to be an engineer. So after a point in time in my career, I felt, I wanted to do something interesting because I'm in charge of thousands of people, but moving trains and objects are not very interesting, not very fun. Well, around that time, 10 years ago, a company called Disney came and recruited me. And I had never thought ever in my life that I would work for Disney. I don't know anything about entertainment. I've never run a theme park before. In fact, when I was growing up in Los Angeles, I hate going to Disney because family and friends would come visit Los Angeles. And we asked them, what do you want to do? Oh, we want to go to Disneyland. I said, no. Too many queues. You wait too long. You spend half the day waiting in line to ride a ride that's over in 30 seconds. So I remember hating going to Disney. So anyways, Disney came and recruited me. And so I went into the Disney organization, had all kinds of jobs. I first managed about 3,000 people to when I left the U.S. with Disney, I was managing the Epcot theme park in Orlando with over 7,000 cast members. Everything from entertainers, food and beverage, merchandise, theme park, maintenance people, operations people, marketing, sales, everything. And 4 years ago, the company asked me to go to Hong Kong, so I became the managing director of Hong Kong Disneyland. So I had a whole park to myself, 7,000 people, 3 hotels, and I had to run all of that. And again, drawing on my cross-cultural experience, because 90% of the cast members spoke Cantonese. The management team was from Australia, from the UK, from Malaysia. I hired a Filipino, different folks from different parts of the world. And so it was during those 4 years, the last 4 years, I remember one day I was walking around in one of my hotels, and I remember seeing people like you in red jackets walking around. A lot of them. And so I asked my VP of hotel, I said, who are those ladies in red jackets? And he said, well, they're from Mary Kay. I said, I've heard of Mary Kay. Growing up in the US, I've heard of the company. They're a cosmetic company. And so I said, they're good customers. Huh? They just bought out the whole hotel and the next hotel next to it. And I said, I want to meet the person in charge of Mary Kay. So set up a lunch for me, because we provide good customer service. I'm the managing director, so I want to, thank whoever was in charge of Mary Kay for bringing the business. And so they set me up a lunch with KK. So this was about 3 years ago. So that's how I met KK, and I invited him to the opening of the Iron Man, attraction, the ride. And so every, 3-4 months, we would have lunch. We would share about challenges, with the business at Mary Kay in Asia. I would share about what it's like working in an American company like Disney, because they're both US companies. And so we became good business partners and friends. So earlier this year, in January, KK, one of the lunches or coffee we had, he said, Sam, I don't know if it's too much to ask you. I wanted to ask you something. And I said, what is it that you want to ask me? He said, would you ever consider coming to work at Mary Kay? I said, I don't know anything about cosmetics. And he said, neither did I when I started 20-some years ago. He said, I came from the movie distribution business, entertainment, just like you. I came into Mary Kay and I learned the business. And he said, I will help you, I will teach you. But I've seen you in leading, a lot of people. And I've heard a lot of good things about you. And I said, KK, let me think about it. This point in my career, I could be a little picky. And what I really care about, I said, is culture. I remember it distinctly. And I asked him, I said, before I even consider, I want to meet every single one of your direct reports. I want to meet executives of the company. I want to see who they are and how they feel about the culture of the company. So the first question is, why is company culture important? Now, let's have some examples of good culture companies, okay? Now, you will recognize this. It doesn't matter what language, what part of the world, you see an apple, you know what it is, right? So the Apple company is known for innovation. It's known for simplistic design, artistic design, right? It has a very unique culture. And when you look at the products, it's a very single color kind of a texture. It's not complicated, it's not flashy, with a simple black logo and Apple, right? And so Apple has been well known. It has surpassed all the other, computer companies in the world that have expanded to tablets and, Apple Watches and things like that. Next company, where I came from, very, very deep culture. And let me tell you, one thing that KK said to me was, Sam, the company where you came from has a very unique culture, very similar to Mary Kay. It is about where dreams come true, right? As Jane said, my job in the past was to create a dream world for a little child, for a little girl, for a little boy, to have the most magical place that they can have one day when they come to Disneyland, right? And so every cast member wears a name tag, okay? And it's name. Nobody calls me Mr. Lau. Everybody calls me Sam. And it is a very distinct culture. And no matter how senior you are, everybody picks up trash in the park and the hotels. Everybody. You will see me getting down picking up trash if I see trash. From day one, when you join the Disney company, no matter whether you're an office person or a field person, marketing, operations, if you're a maintenance person, you're taught to pick up trash. So that's why it's known that Disney parks are very clean. And it is that strong culture that is ingrained in companies like these that make them last. Now, funny thing is, Disney as a company started during the same time and generation as Mary Kay. 1955, Walt Disney created the first Disney theme park in Los Angeles. And Mary Kay, a few years later, started Mary Kay. They were contemporaries in the same time. Now, the next company is probably an example that does not have a very good culture, right? So if you read the news, Uber was Wall Street's darling, right? When it showcased, it was estimated to be $60 billion US, worth and above. But Uber has been in the bad news for a very long time because of, a tough kind of a company culture, a cutthroat company culture, and a harassment, company culture. So that's an example of what you don't want a company culture to be. In the top corner, I think last week, London took away the permit for Uber to operate, right? So they're still going through, they've picked out the CEO, and a new person come in, and still have a lot of challenges with culture. Next slide. Now, why is company culture important? The first point is it gives the company identity, okay? It is more than you wearing your red jacket and your blue jacket. It is who you are of a people, regardless of your background and my background. Now, I learned this early on about identity, actually from my wife. My wife went to a very small university in Massachusetts called Wellesley University. It's an all-women's school. And it was known because some of the graduates were very famous. You've heard of Hillary Clinton, right? Former wife and presidential candidate, U.S. Hillary Clinton graduated from Wellesley College. Madeleine Albright, the Secretary of State, also during the Clinton years, went to Wellesley College. For our Taiwanese friends, Madam Chiang Kai-shek graduated from Wellesley College. Did you know that? And so I always hear my wife say sisterhood, all women's schools, we're sisters. It doesn't matter where we came from, we're all sisters. So I understand what it means, identity. And so with Mary Kay, there's a sisterhood, right? Regardless of who you are, where you come from, we help each other. The second point is common core values. And I'll talk a little bit about values, in the following slide. The third is having a common vision. What are we doing with our business? Where do we want to go, right? And the last one, I think, is the most important. If a company does not have culture, you can't keep the best people. People will go and follow and will look for companies who have strong cultural values. Next slide. Now, this is our core value, the golden rule, okay? So do unto others as you would have others do unto you. How you want others to treat you, you should treat others the same way, not asking for something in return, but expecting that if you want others to treat you fairly, that you will treat them fairly. I have a couple examples in the next slide. So treating others fair, treat others with respect, be patient, be fair, treat others fairly. So let's say you schedule an appointment with a potential customer to talk about beauty products or skincare. Well, you showed up and the customer said, my son is sick. I gotta go pick him up from school. Are you gonna say, wait, let me talk to you about time-wise 3D and she's not going to care, right? So if you are patient and And if you treat others with respect, you would say, let me go to school with you to pick up your son. Let me drive you and your son to the doctor. Right? She would appreciate that. You would say, let me reschedule it another time. I guarantee you, that person would respect you for respecting her. She would be probably more willing to give you time the next time to listen to what you have to say. Right? There's a saying that, Mary Kay, what's called the invisible sign. And Mary Kay says, make me feel important. That's the heart of it, is making every single person that you come face to face with, whether in person or online, to make them feel important. It's like, there's a saying in the business world, P&L, profit and loss, right? In our company, we say profit and love. And so when you show love to others, others will naturally gravitate and be attracted to you. Okay? When you show respect and when you show care for somebody else, the money will naturally come. I tell you, a few weeks ago, I was in Shanghai, and we met with a group of beauty consultants, and there were 3 NSDs. And it was my first time meeting them. And one of the NSDs, in front of everybody, about almost 20 people, said to me, Sam, we want to welcome you to Mary Kay. We love KK, and we will love you too. I tell you, when I heard that, I have never heard somebody else in a long time say that they love me. Okay? It is rare. Like, my wife says that to me sometimes, but nobody else has said that to me. And that really touched me. That she said that we love you too. So our company is founded on love. Making money is not the only thing. And if you put your heart into your work with love, profit. Next. Now, Mary Kay says in one of her books, company is only as good as its people. That's why you are here. That's why we invest in you, to give you time and training and do our best to equip you. Now, on the bottom here, I have a quote from Alfred Sloan. He was the former CEO of General Motors back in the 20s and the 30s. And he said this, he said, take my assets, but leave me my organization, and in 5 years, I'll have it all back. What he's saying, take all my money, take all my factory, leave my people. Don't take my people. And in 5 years, I can rebuild it all back. And what he's saying is that people is the most important asset any company has. Next. This is also a quote from Mary Kay. She said, did you ever stop to think about how many people have jobs because you are selling? When a sale is professionally made, everybody wins. The salesperson, the customer, the manufacturer, the truck driver, the freight company, everyone wins. I would argue not just that. Your life will change, your family's life will change, your relatives, parents. I have heard through many seminars that I've been to in the last 3 months, husbands, with tears in their eyes, said, first year when I went to Mary Kay, I was skeptical. But after that, I saw a change in her. She had confidence. She wasn't afraid to come out and speak to people. Not afraid of rejection. Changed person. And as the money started flowing in, putting kids into school, they're building a house for themselves, for their parents. The husbands are believers. I love talking to your spouses because they are a bigger believer than you are sometimes. Do you believe that? That some of the husbands I've heard that quit their jobs to help their wives with the Mary Kay career. That's amazing. Now, I'd love to quit my job if, my wife would, be willing to come out and work. But I tell you, men are usually skeptical. But if a group of men, are willing to quit their jobs because of what you do, and become a believer, that changes your whole life, your family's life. So, the last thing I want to leave with you is that, this business is going through a transition, right? And you are here because you're a risk taker. You are here because you see something that you feel like is good about this business, about this company, and you're climbing on a rock. You can fall any minute. But I want you to not look at what's right in front of you, but look at the view. Now, I know a lot of you in the back of your mind, as you read the news, as you go to seminars, every single business in the world is confronted with, what's happening online on the internet, right? Selling used to be you go to a store, stores are closing down. You used to, look at catalogs and magazines. They don't print newspapers anymore. Magazine sales have dropped like crazy. Everything can be done online. You have companies, in the U.S. like Amazon, Alibaba, in Asia. Everything is going online. Now, let me tell you one thing, just a little hint. Not just us, every business is always organized by country, right? We have Malaysia, we have Taiwan, whether you're selling cars, you're selling toothpaste, whatever it is that you're selling. Businesses are organized traditionally by country. The internet has changed all of that, right? What I see are people groups, are cultures. Muslim, Chinese, English speaking, which means the internet has broken the border boundaries of how businesses look at themselves. Do you understand what I'm saying? I have bought things from Vietnam over the computer, shipped to me, straight. I bought things from Malaysia at the comfort of my home in Hong Kong. The borders are broken because of the internet. And so that is the future of where we need to head to. And so I challenge you that to be a risk taker, that today the business environment, the company will adapt and will change. And we need all of your help. I know a lot of you are internet savvy, and if you're not, talk to beauty consultants who are good at this, right? And don't be afraid of what's, don't look down, don't keep looking down. Look out. Look at the view, look at the possibilities. Look at the potential. Asia has the biggest population growth. Okay? A lot of the Malays, I know the Filipinos, there are many countries in the ASEAN region. The average population is in the 20s, late 20s, early 30s, the entire country. And if you add up all the population, it is bigger than, big countries like the United States. So the population, the potential for business is great. But we have to equip the people challenged. So I hope that gives you a view as to our future and what we can do. And I wish you all the success in your business. And I hope that the next 3 days that you learn a lot, that you commit to the culture of this company,